Good morning and welcome to Everyday Mindfulness. My name is Bruce Wayne McClellan, and this is Everyday Mindfulness, your guided meditation brought to you by the One Kind Word podcast. Happy Friday. Thank you for joining us this morning. So, we have a quote this morning we're going to take a look at, and that is by George Dennison Prentice. He says, "A word of kindness is spelt seldom." Let's try that again. George Dennison Prentice. "A word of kindness is seldom spoken in vain, while witty sayings are easily lost as pearls slipping from a broken string." That's a wonderful metaphor of the pearls slipping and the idea of language and communication and words and how those connect to kindness. I think there's a difference between genuine kindness and sweet words. It could be the same thing. It has a lot to do with authenticity and clarity. Authenticity coming from the heart and not just from the mind. And clarity is being clear about what is happening in that moment. It may be a surprise to you to realize that sometimes kindness is tough love. And sometimes kindness is doing nothing at all. Some of our greatest teachers knew that kindness really is about what is happening in a specific moment. Gandhi, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., and Mother Teresa all understood that. Good morning, Andy. Good morning, Debbie. The whole idea of kindness is really what is happening in a moment. What is the clearest thing to do? And if we're not clear on what to do, obviously we do nothing. Sometimes that's the kind thing to do. And sometimes it requires the tough love that was demonstrated by our leaders, Mother Teresa, Gandhi, and King. Let's take that thought into our meditation this morning and take a look at our own actions and how they relate to kindness as opposed to sweet words. So let's bring ourselves into the present moment, become aware of where we are, become aware of the force of gravity as is acting. Good morning, Scott. As it's acting on our bodies. We'll feel that force of gravity and we're going to align with it. We'll align with that by correcting our posture, feet nice and flat on the floor, hands on the lap with the palms facing upward. We'll sit nice and tall. Head should feel as though it's being suspended from above. Now we'll let the hips settle into the chair and we'll raise the sternum to the sky. That actually stretches our midsection and takes the pressure off of our vital organs. Feels really nice when you do that. And we'll drop the shoulders, soften the jaw. And allow me to welcome you, beautiful people, into this present moment with 3 deeply satisfying breaths together. Hi, Jody. Hi, Julia. Hi, Dina. Hi, Debbie. And we're going to settle into this present moment. This precious moment that we're given today to live from the heart of kindness, to be authentic and clear about our actions today. So let's make sure that we are anchored in this moment. We'll use our mindful breath to allow us to anchor to this sweet moment. That's a slowing and steadying of the breath. We'll begin that mindful breath by gently breathing in through the nose, pausing, and then releasing through the lips. And pausing once again. We're going to continue this mindful breathing, keeping in mind that we're attempting to anchor ourselves in this present moment and simultaneously remembering that when we slow the breath, we slow the mind. Let's continue together. And we're going to continue that mindful breathing. And we're going to attempt to halt that monkey mind. We're going to do that by tapping the brakes. We'll have a focal point. And our focal point is going to be the home of kindness. That is a tender spot just behind your heart. That is the physiological home of kindness. I'd like you to take your right hand and gently place it on top of your heart and just feel that pulsing, and then sense just that location just behind the heart, very tender spot where kindness flows from. And we're going to focus there. But I've noticed that it's difficult for human beings to focus. So we're going to focus right after the in-breath, just for the duration of that 4-second pause. I want you to focus very intensely on that spot, continuing the mindful breath. We'll focus on that tender spot just for 4 seconds as we pause between the in-breath and the out-breath. Let's continue that on our own. Good morning, Debbie. And we're going to return our hand to our lap. We're going to release that focus point and set the mind adrift. We'll also let go of that mindful breath and just breathe normally. Finally, let's let go of our thoughts, feelings, and any pictures in our mind so that we may join together in the stillness and merge into the silence. Into the silence. When you're ready, we'll take a nice deep breath and slowly open our eyes. Good morning. Happy Friday. Thank you, Jody, for joining us today, and Andy, Debbie, Scott, and Dina, and Julia, and I know Margie will be here, and Karen as well, and probably cousin Joanne. Thank you all and all others that may join us today and for joining us all week. Look forward to seeing everyone next Monday, bright and early. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Let me leave you with this thought. I honor the best in who you are and the best in who you may become. Namaste. See you on Monday.